All right. Hello, everyone. My throat. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm probably not gonna be able to get that ooh baby voice often either. So forget about it. You know what? Yeah. Hold on. All right. Fuck. Hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm streaming Mafia 3 again. Once again. Uh, we are in this shit like swimwear, babe. We are playing Mafia 3's next okay, technically we gotta do some shit before we start up the actual district, but yeah, let's move on. Okay. Alright, so next up on the agenda is this. Let's get gaming.
We have a breaking story out of Point Verdun where witnesses have reported sustained gunfire. This network, as well as New Bordeaux police, have been unable to substantiate these reports, but we'll update you as soon as we have more information.
They're throwing this under the damn rug. Probably because they figure, A, whatever. There's crime in this city. Who cares? Oh, fuck, I took the wrong turn. I forgot to turn off the radio. Fuck. Alright, here we are. So, we won't be collecting kickback for a little bit, but we will be soon. Do me over and over again, my friends. Oh, you don't believe wrong construction. Like I said, I love this game soundtrack. Again, it is. Yeah. You know, can I really even say it's the game's soundtrack when it's just simply they're just choosing the best 60s music, which is also pretty good music? You know? Is it really something to say on the game's part? No, not really. But it's nice to say that anyway. Eh, good enough. They just see a car crash and just assume that it's some guy trying to gun him. To be fair, not a bad assumption. You know, maybe some sort of chase going on. I mean, that's how Tommy Angelo got introduced to the Salieri crime family in in Mafia 1. True. Alright. Anyway. Among Us. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to this random ass plantation. Look, it's... Hold on. Arthur, I need you to go around the side and I need you to come. Dude, what the hell are you talking about? I need you to... Anyway, let's do this shit. Let's shut up for them to speak. It's me!
You think I forgot what you did? You can blame Marcana all you want, but it was your men who ambushed
My
us.
men were following orders. We got rules. Not my fucking problem if you people don't understand it.
Yeah, well, I'm about to make it your fucking problem.
What the shit is this then?
Goddamn. If it ain't the city's favorite pot-licking Donkey Thomas.
Yeah, dang.
What did you just say to me?
Put the gun down, Bert.
Damn it, Bert.
It's gonna take all four of us to bring down Marcano, so I don't want any more of this stupid bullshit.
Bring down Marcana. These two used to work for Marcana. And this
So did I! Oh, almost skipped it. Oh dear. Actually, you know what?
one? Do you know how many of my men this Canard killed because Marcana told him to? Fuck him, and fuck you if you think I'm ever gonna trust
Hey,
these
get the
two.
Do you know how many of your men I killed? Because... whatever.
Fuck out there. There's no sweat off my ass.
You don't trust him? Good. Because I don't trust any of them. But that doesn't change the fact that I destroyed Barbieri's operations, killed Doucette and those other redneck motherfuckers, and saved Joe ass from Greco's men. So here's what you need to decide right fucking here now. Either fall in line or get the fuck out. Just know. Second you step out that door, your name's getting added to my list, right beneath Marcano's. Now, if we're all done acting like goddamn children, let's go over the plan. In order to bring down an organization the size of Marcano, we need to eliminate the people at the base and work our way up. It's the same thing I did in Knox.
I know the military filled your noggin with all manner of tactics and schemes, but let's not overthink this shit. Say we go out to his house and shoot him. Shouldn't take more than an hour or so, depending on traffic.
And what do you think gonna happen after? Everybody else just gonna lay down and die, you stupid ass motherfucker.
Cassandra's right. Just kill him off.
Cassandra, good point. Very true. But also, please stop using inflammatory language. I know all of y'all fucking hate each other, and I swear to God, I would not be surprised if by the end of this, y'all pull out all your guns and get in a goddamn gunfight. And our whole damn alliance here ends right here now, and Marcano's still at the very top. So, chill the fuck out, okay?
Marcano doesn't get us anything. One of his brothers will take over, and we're right back where we started. So, first, we go after his lieutenants. Then, once they're killed, we seize their territory and move on to the capos. Once the lieutenants and the capos are killed, Marcano will be isolated and alone. And that's when we go after him.
Hold on. What happens to those territories we get from Marcano's guys?
Good question.
Once it's in our hands, I'll decide who gets to run the day-to-day. I give you a district, you get the rackets and everything else. But I'm also counting on you to hold it. Keep that bastard from reclaiming it.
Oh yeah, John
Last
Donovan's
thing.
listening in.
Y'all know that building that's going up across the lake? It's building a casino. Marcano's constructing this so we can go legit. All his money's tied up into that thing, so once he figures out what we're up to, it'll limit his options. More importantly, it's an emotional attachment. Emotions make people irrational, greedy. So that's where we hit him. Right in the goddamn heart.
Hey, nice speech. Think they bought it?
Don't care. They're all too greedy or pissed off at Marcano to back out now.
At least until one of them decides to try the crown on for size.
Well, if it comes to that, I'll handle it. The photos were a nice start and all, but I'm gonna need some actionable intel on those lieutenants. Place of business, where I can find them, you name it.
The dossiers are nearly complete. I'll be ready to move when you are. I was also able to recruit some concerned citizens who are more than happy to share what they know about Sal's coalition of WAP assholes. Information on how to contact them will be included with the other intel.
Appreciate it.
Sure you don't need a ride?
Oh, I do my own driving.
and the systematic killing of Marcano's capos and lieutenants, that was part of the plan.
Well, you weren't playing fucking patty cake. Christ. Look, you want to bring somebody down, you destroy the foundation they're standing on. It's the same basic op we ran over Nam.
Oh, by the way, we can now play the DLCs, but we're not doing that yet.
Hey, Lincoln, come pick me up. There's something we need to talk about.
It's about Marcano?
No, it's something else altogether. Just get here.
Alright, see you soon.
We're not doing that DLC yet. Okay, so the game's basically opened up. Enough bullshit. Let's run things down as I drive to our first place.
I'm in the bayou and I need transportation.
And this time I'll legitimately talk about it. So let's run this down. Okay, 1. The story does go pretty... The job is pretty damn simple.
Just like you ordered.
Appreciate it.
We're not doing any of those. Unfortunately, if we need to talk to Father James, we might get a little fucked. So we might need to start that one at some point. Hopefully we can do that later. Anyway, the dead stays gone. We're going here first.
This is New Bordeaux.
Okay, first off, it's as Lincoln said. It's all tied up. All of Marcano's shit is tied up in that guy. Actually, hold on. Change of plans. Slight change of plans. Let's go. Let's talk to his lieutenants first. Then we'll work on that. Okay. Mainly you. But we'll get to you in a minute. Anyway, it works like this. Marcano is a powerful individual. He runs an entire city. So if we were to engage in direct combat with him, he'd win. That's another reason we can't go directly after him. Because basically, if we kill Marcano, that basically changes how the war can be fought, because it's all hands on deck. Right now, if we slowly crawl up on them, it kind of necessitates that they, play things logically, or at least it's not the main thing, even if it's obviously clear that it is the main thing. It being us fucking up his whole operation. If we kill Marcano, everything is put into that. If we go down to kill Marcano, someone else takes over. Lou, Tommy, Olivia, hell, Georgie. And even if we take out most of those guys too, they've got people under them. People under them, and people under them. And the point is, once you've really made the point hit at the top, all of his guys are going to descend on us to fucking tear the city apart just to find us. Besides, even with 3 districts under our belt, we're relatively weak, especially since 2 of those districts, God bless your hearts, are considered some of the poorest. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Whereas you got districts like South Downs, Frisco Fields, and our French Ward, along with 3 other districts on top of that, which anyway, which are some of the richest districts, plus those other 3 on top of it. Point being, do to slowly take power away from them, and then once we have the full advantage, go after them. Okay, let's stop talking for a second. Nice revolver.
You're him, aren't you? Lincoln Clay.
Vito asked me to come see you.
He wants our guys to do double the runs. Double the runs means double the chances of running into the Coast Guard.
I don't think I'm gonna be too much help dealing with them.
So I will deal with those hijos de la gran puta. I need someone to keep the warehouses full, keep the money coming in.
How much we talking?
Enough to make it worth your troubles. You're gonna be hitting trucks for the contraband.
BRB.
Seems simple enough. I'll let you know when I get the first truck.
You didn't just save his life, you know? You brought him back. The real Vito. What I mean is, I haven't seen this Vito in a really long time. And I don't want him to go back to the way he was.
You got something to say, I'ma just say it.
What's gonna happen next? You need him, and you need us now. So you give Marcano the fucking he deserves. Is it back in the freezer again?
Would you believe me if I say no?
No, I don't think so. But I believe very few people these days. And if Vito said this is the way things are, that's how they are. If you see any of Greco's men out there, you should deal with them. It will make it easier for us to conduct business. I got my hands on prime shipments out there. Go bust up some heads and bring it back here. I'll take it from there.
I'm back. Okay, this is Alma also.
Vito's had a lifetime of people fucking him over. You're not gonna be another one, are you? Remember, if we want to keep this little operation going, you gotta keep those warehouses full. We're gonna get 3,000 pounds of yams. You know what, don't worry about it.
Anyway, but yeah. There are two types of side objectives that they give you that are not directly related to killing off Marcano and his boys. One, these objectives, which involve Alma Diaz, Emmanuel, and Nikki Burke. Hold on! sorry everyone, I'm not fully back yet, but I will just do a little bit of talking until I need to get up again. Sorry. Okay. Hold on. Hold up. What's his nuts? No.
Can I get a resupply in River Row?
I'll head your way now.
What was it I wanted to do? Oh, yeah, right. But yeah, what they do is pretty simple. For every single rocket, you got to do one of those objectives. Each of those objectives increases your actual earn.
Let me see what you got.
Increases your earn. How much so? Decent amount. Not by too much, but I don't know if that's that if you want to be able to make a lot of cash and do a majority of their tech tree, more like a bush that goes directly upward. Then you'll want to do it. This has less damage but more accuracy and capacity and stability. Okay. Also, we have slightly more on this one, but we'll try it out. Creativity time, okay.
Good. Call me if you need me.
What will happen is that if you look here, earn right now is that much out of is 33,000 on 50,000, and what I think that means is that once you do those two objectives, you'll be able to unlock. Also, repeat these. You'll be able to increase their actual earn. I think that might mean that we'll be able to get to Consigliere. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll need to meet another one. Don't know, Vito's gonna be our first. Well, for fuck's sake. Excuse me, game. Anyway, there's a lot of deeper strats I know that can allow you to unlock a lot of crazy shit early. But we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna. Instead, I'm gonna keep this directly, pretty simple. What I normally would have done would be that I would have, I would do one racket from What's His Nuts, and then I'd move on to another racket, and then I'd move on to the actual district I want to complete, because there's a bit of something important. You see, there's gonna be 6 more. There's gonna be 6 sit-downs in total, one for each of the remaining districts. At the sit-down, you're gonna need to basically hand off the district first. Now you would have already handed off. Handed off the rackets, but here you actually get to, each first racket that you get from our district gives you a specific favor, choice of favor between the 3 of them. Normally, what I'd normally do is that I'd start the first racket of 3 districts and get my hands on items early. But we're not doing that here, remember? Instead, we're starting up Barclay Mills, and we're going to move on from there. Now, I've thought deeply about which ones I would do, which and when whatever, but we ain't doing that this time. We're gonna keep this shit simple. Speaking of simple, let's get on this shit. That car's usually not following him.
You ever heard
Funny.
of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off exploring the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork. It's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
I don't think I need to. I think I'll let you just find out what a Hanoi hangman is yourself. Okay, let's talk about Enzo Conti. I'm going to read his thing, but I'm going to talk about him once we actually finish. Enzo Conti. Got his age wrong. Hangar 13 brand whiskey, that's funny. Age 51 should be 61. Age 58 should be 61. A longtime Marcano associate who runs waste disposal, railway smuggling out of Barclay Mills. Enzo's busy it all and is still standing. Okay. Born and raised in South Downs, Endo gets his start running up a small stick-up crew during Prohibition. They go after Giuseppe Carrillo's bootleggers, who are smuggling rum into New Bordeaux via the bayou. Before long, Giuseppe catches up to Enzo. The old man must have seen something in him, though, because he offers Enzo a choice: work for family or wind up in a shallow grave. Enzo takes a deal, but it must not have sat too well with him. In the summer of '34, when Sal and his brothers decide to bring down Carrillo crime family, Enzo throws in with the Marcanos. Pretty interesting to know. Let's see. For his help, Enzo gets control of Barclay Mills, rail yards, and waste disposal. It may not look glamorous, but to an ambitious guy like Enzo, it's a gold mine. In the years since, Enzo remains a steady presence in Barclay, loyal soldier and cog in Sal's empire. Interesting note, Barclay's proximity to the Hollow put Enzo in contact with Sammy. Everyone else in Sal's organizations might be a virulent racist fuck, but from what I hear, Enzo and Sammy were actually friends at one point. Analysis. An old-timer like Enzo values loyalty over anything else. Sal betraying Sammy didn't sit right with him. Might be something we can use to benefit. Plus, not his first time that he decided to change sides. And as it said, he's running guns and waste disposal. They're both pretty simple kids, and I'll explain them as we get to his place. Remember Connie DeMarco from River Row? You probably don't. Yeah, but you're about to be.
Hello there.
Here he is.
Look who it is. Good to see you up and breathing, Connie.
Fuck, man. He got kind of crazy when you was taking over the warehouse in River Row, but I got out all right.
Heard you know something about the Barclay train yard.
Yep. This is more independent-like between the two of us. That friend of yours in the nice tan suit figured you need eyes and ears on Pete Santini's shipping operation.
What's Santini up to?
He's a protection man here in Barclay. You want to see whatever you put on a train end up where it's supposed to be?
BRB! Sorry for all the troubles. This is why I choose to do the stream at night usually.
Pete's people.
Sounds kind of small time for one of Marcano's outfits.
Give the man a prize. Ever wonder why this city's got so many guns? Marcano and Enzo got Santini running them. You bust up them deals and you put the hurt on Pete's business.
All right. I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Be seeing you.
You know the drill. Lean on Santini's people, see what they got to say. Enzo's old school. Little too old school if you catch my drift. He don't retire soon, he's gonna be retired. Could never get into moving guns. You could do real time for that shit. Wonder what it'd be like to, you know, hop on one of those trains and just go.
I don't know, it's 1968. You can still do that. It's before the times where you can just... It's before the times where there's too much shit everywhere.
Always got the impression old man Enzo was the decent type. Amazed he's lasted as long as he has.
Probably isn't.
Feeling like the moral of the story these days is keeping your ass as low to the ground as possible.
Yeah, there's some asshole who's yelling at his wife in this village. I assume it's his wife. I don't know. Either or, probably a sexual partner. Alright, so yeah, as what's his fuck said. It works pretty simple. Steal Santini's gun map. Let's see. Right. Enzo started off small time, you know, extorting the trains. Now it's gotten so big that, you know, it's basically where it is. It's like what we saw last time, except it's an actual outfit based on, except it's an actual extortion outfit, instead of one guy's excuse to turn people into sausages. And also focus on trains. Which doesn't seem like it's a small thing, but it is. You probably remember, maybe you do, if you've been paying attention, that it was said that Marcano owns both the trains and the boats in this city. This is a good example of it. By the way, if cops were driving by, they would not be happy about this. Oh, don't worry, I'm just doing a little bit of work here. Don't worry, I'm just fine, man.
Of course, unloading all those crates is a fucking bitch, but it sure...
Yeah, this is the right one.
Beats the ball around with Santini. The guy's a fucking manic depressive psycho.
Anyway, but yeah, Enzo Conti is one of his oldest people to work with him, and that can mean two things, by the way. Marcano running the trains and the boats in this place is an important part for him. Not sure if this was always like this, but hey. I don't remember it being like this. Like that. Anyway. Well, let's focus on going in front this time. Anyway, but yeah, controlling the plane. Oh,
Only way he could have beat the butcher. You believe a white man would sell out of
you don't see me, man. Damn it, asshole. Whatever. Whatever. They're talking about the butcher. Right there is where you'd be using your outfit when you take this place, which is funny. So it's so out in the open. I know. Anyway, when we come here before the big thing, it's usually a great way to do reconnaissance and any and all items that might be harder to get since, you know, there's going to be a bunch of way more guys than usual. This place is very labyrinthian. If you wanted to, you could use this thing to get underneath it. To get underneath and, you know, yeah. In fact, I might do that this time. When I get to what's the fuck. There's an entrance right over there.
Nothing happened to me.
Oh, I feel bad. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, right.
It's the war that fucked him up. He got hooked overseas.
How's your mom taking it?
I haven't told her yet. Don't really know how. Sometimes I wonder if we should even be selling that shit.
If we didn't sell him, somebody else would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Trespassing, brother. Here, come. He's over here, you fuck.
Guess we're going live.
Oh, fucking way.
No, I don't think you will. Pretty fancy move you did there, pal, but you're not. But you can't do what I do. Now we get to know where the gun deals are gonna be at. Speaking of which, we'll move on anyway. But yeah, extorting anyway. But yeah, extorting the railways to get what you need done is already a pretty good business. But another good thing to transport via there is guns. Under no circumstance should the back windows be left open when a priority car is in the building. I don't care how goddamn hot it gets. The next idiot who opens those fucking windows is gonna be in a heap of trouble. Pete Santini. What does he mean by that? This one. In other words, this is a direct pathway to where you need to get. This is a direct pathway. Up there. How do you get here? That's pretty simple. All you gotta do is get behind the damn place and you're basically set. But we're not done here yet, apparently. And it's so simple, and I've used it so many times. And also, it's not as easy as it sounds, because there's gonna be a bunch of guys watching it. So by the time that you get here, they're all gonna immediately start firing on you. Best not to actually use it. Best to actually just go in the other way. Trust. As you can tell, they're getting better guns. You know, various reasons. Oh, missed one. But yeah, gone from simply just extorting the place to moving guns in the same way that the extortion of the railways, which basically means that you're controlling the railways, so you know, yeah. Which was already, an important part of Sal Marcana's business. by transporting guns to it means that, you know, you're getting a lot more guns that you need to run a fine business. If this game had slightly more detail in it, I have a feeling that giving this area to Cassandra should make what's his nuts be able to give you way better guns. Just saying. Is this true, however? It doesn't matter. Right, anyway, but yeah. Similarly, so we got a gun deal out here. What I didn't mention last time is that even though the Dixie Mafia fucked up and lost a leader and got, you know, fucked up, they're actually not. That actually doesn't mean they're completely out of business. And whoa, that guy just committed suicide. Wow. They were already doing business, and Sal Marcano would prefer having them not be his enemy. Not because he thinks that they're way too powerful, but because they could kind of be annoying if otherwise. Plus, they serve purposes. Moonshining was mentioned previously, but being out here, they can also help with the gun sale. All that really happened was that Richie Doucette and the leadership of the Dixie Mafia were removed and punished for their inability to properly run the Hollow. More accurately, the fact that they were running heroin without his say-so. Something that I don't know if Marcano's against it. Real quick. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell. See, they're both Dixie Mafia as well as Marcano's men here. Sounds like he called me Trump. Anyway. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Bongo wants the Hartman 30s. All the Hartman 30s we can get our hands on. If something comes in, he gets first crack at it, no exceptions. Don't know who the fuck Bongo is, but hey. As you can tell, they were selling a lot of shit here. Racist fuck. I don't feel like I have as much control over what I shoot as I did before, but hey. I want to repeat myself on something because, haha, funny repetition. When people say this game is repetitive, that just means that they didn't give this game a fair shot. Because you can break through all of these in pretty short time, genuinely. Just do the big earner missions, and you'll be able to be out of here real quick. It might make your job harder, but hey, if you don't want the game to be repetitive, then sure. Some people are way too focused on, they want stimulation now, and they want it to somehow be different than the last stimulation, even though that's not how even though if it's different than the last simulation, then you're not gonna fucking like it. People don't know what the fuck they want. The truth is, they're just bitching that this game was not the same as Mafia 2 because it didn't feature Mafia 2. It's not a direct sequel to Mafia 2, even if it were, they'd fucking hate it. And also, the main character was a black man. Seriously, every single time I've seen so many fan-made videos with like, Mafia 4, Joe is back, and he and Vito are gonna go adventures and shit. It's like, fuck you. Also, you know what? This game treated Vito way better than Mafia 2 treated Tommy Angelo, who was a much better character than Vito. I am dying on this hill. Mafia 2 fans are some of the most annoying bastards possible, seriously. They act like they shit don't stink, you know? Like, they act like that Mafia 2 is the end-all be-all, even though Mafia 2 did have lacks of things that Mafia 1 had. Mainly in the driving department. Wasn't as good. Also some of the simulator elements. Not all the simulator elements, but I mean, it did have its own. Not saying it's a shit game and that it's a complete trash fire over the original. I'm not even saying anything close to that. But I am saying, stop acting like this game is just, you know, yeah. Also, Specs Ermo has a rep among Santini's crew for being a big talker. When it comes to guarding Stolen Hall, the man is not one to be fucked with. Let's see how big a talker he is. Anyway. But yeah, this game treated Vito way better than the last game treated Tommy Angelo. Bro got one line and got gunned down in the street like a dog. Sure, that's how the story ended the last one, but it really felt like a side thing, you know? Also, what exactly does Vito was the one that killed Tommy Angelo really mean? I mean, it does have it means something, but oh, my bad.
This guy's coming for us.
No, you ain't.
Kids joining the party.
What is going on? All units, suspect is extremely dangerous. Additional units en route.
We need some wheels. Please, dispatcher. Fuck. No, 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 no.
Burke says you can help me keep the cops mellow.
Now, where was I?
Of course it is. I'm just getting a feel for how they do things around this precinct. But I can still make...
Tell me everything about Santini's smuggling racket.
Mr. Santini's been doing some small-time gun sales. I know he's been stashing the money.
Recruit.
Your ass is mine now.
That sounds very homosexual. And probably more terrifying than what we actually did to him. Though I wouldn't be surprised if he has a massive erection. Let me do the fucked up. Okay, where the hell?
You send me a new ride? I'm in Barclay.
Just gonna take a squirt, and I'll get her out to you.
One car is promised.
That's a big help.
Anyway. Oh, no, right here. I forgot about that shit. My bad.
I just heard up.
I guess that's that then.
Let's get gaming.
Run, rabbit, run! Done me my goddamn dick off the wrong wipe. Running for cover.
Is that so? What are you saying? Jesus!
Cut that sack of shit down. Yeah, what the hell? I spotted him. Take cover. Found him.
Attention area unit. Report of a Negro male with a firearm in the Barclay area. Please respond.
Last time I spoke to the Dixie Mafia cocksuckers, they said they weren't interested in buying guns from us no more. Never known a redneck to turn down the chance to buy a gun. Something going on. Maybe after what happened to Richie, they decided to buy from someone else or go into business for themselves. Makes sense. Possible. I mean, to be fair, it could also be that, you know, we killed so many of them that they might as well be just reusing guns. That they might as well just reuse guns, you know? Rather than just getting the same, than buying more. It's also possible that they, you know, in the same vein as what I just said, don't got the money to keep paying for guns. So, instead of trying to... That, or we scared them so shitless that they... That, or they're scared shitless.
I want to unload some cash in Barclay.
Be there soon.
That, or they're genuinely scared shitless.
All right.
Keep this safe.
What do we how business is done here?
Now let's actually try to use this one. Ahead. Go, go, go. Punch it.
All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene unit.
Okay. This thing's supposed to have a lot more, you know, basically, yeah, you know, high stats. Some shit.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
I barely need to do anything, you know, because, you know, quote-unquote, masterful, suspension and gearing and turning and all that words. I'm not a gearhead. And even if I were, it probably ain't working like real life. Oh yeah, most certainly not. This ain't like Mafia 1 or the old country where driving feels like a historical documentary. I think it's actually pretty fun, by the way. But that's just me. I know some people don't like it, but hey, some people don't like this game. I can tell them they should try again. They should try again. Simple as that. By the way, you have this right here that tells you a bunch of shit that you can go do. These are optional objectives. They don't have anything to do with, you know, what's that? This is where you can see shit like Father James wants to talk to you, or John Donovan wants to talk to you.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
I don't know. I'm worried that I might accidentally miss one of the Father James's thingamabobbins, but whatever. I will admit some of the game's same parts, some little aspects of this game were not necessarily designed the best. You know, little things mainly. The actual concept is great. And decently well executed. Like I said, if I were to get a chance, I wish this game got another year under the hood so it could fix bugs, give some things some polish and other such, you know.
Huh?
In other words, fine-tooth comb that shit. Shit. Should I let myself get let myself get fucked up? Let myself get hit. Not my smartest move. Generally not my smartest move. That'll deal with him. Let's call up the arms dealer.
I need supplies in the bayou. Going at you. Hang tight.
Bayou.
Everything you see is for sale.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
What you do is alpha. Handgun accuracy. This can make handguns a lot more accurate. But is it what I want to spend? Maybe. Maybe not. Alternatively, we still have money left over. When we give stuff to Burke, he's gonna give. When we give more money to Burke, he's gonna give us more explosives to access to, which is good.
I'll be with that. See you later.
So yeah, if you want something better like grenades, which is mainly what we're looking for, and guess what? Look, head up Burke. Like I said, this game has a lot of replayability. You can take the game in any direction you want. Seriously, I've replayed this game way more than I have the other games, because the other games are way too linear and kind of boring at that, you know? Like, there's not too much chance for me to really explore the world. Kind of feels like it's a side thing. I mean, sure, they have ways. Sure, those are fun. But they're not baked into the game, you know? Something... Also, you know what? I get a kick out of something. People were complaining about Mafia, the old country, not having side content and being too linear. Well, guess what? They gave you a game that gave you all this shit to do. And you know what you did? You said it was linear. You said it was too repetitive. Like, hey, that's your fault, buddy. This shit really feels like that one SpongeBob joke. It's like, I don't want a repetitive game. Well, why did you say you wanted it? Seriously, the old country at parts feels like it's trying to just be Mafia 2 again. And I think that hurts the gameplay. There's good things there, but honestly, Mafia, the old country, wasn't that fun to play, all things considered. It was pretty straightforward. It was, It felt like everything about it was they were trying to just do Mafia 2 again, but nothing really felt good about it. Nothing. Genuinely. I will tell you this. I have and always will continue to choose to play this game over the other games, you know? Shit's way more fun. Way more bombastic, way more full of energy. Just better. It's better. I want to make one of those goddamn. It was perfect. Down to the last detail. This is the biggest piece of dog shit. Memes you see, and just give my opinion and absolutely piss off every single established Mafia 2 head. Yeah, ever since he stopped using the same meat.
You really been to work on Santini's business. He ain't gonna be moving guns anytime soon.
Let's hope we can get back to moving guns after we deal with Santini.
God damn, you make an impression, boy. Didn't mean no offense by that. Listen, it's not set
None taken.
Santini that people think they don't have to pay for protection. And it sounds like no one trusts him to deliver on gun deals like usual.
Imagine that's got him pretty pissed off.
Got him, Enzo, and Marcano looking weak. Going over to the train yard. Santini's there now trying to figure out what the hell he's gonna do.
Been fun, Connie. Keep it tucked up out there.
If you don't get to Santini, Marcano will. Might as well put the... You stopped a lot of money from changing hands by breaking up Santini's little gun sale.
Yep.
Enzo's old school. Little too old school if you catch my drift.
Yeah, because of that fact, he won't be able to... When money transports, he's able to take his...
I'm more of an aunt. Yeah. Let me hang out with you kids for a day or two. Anything more than that, and I'm gonna get the little suckers right.
Anyway. And Marcano and Enzo, whatever, would get their cut of the deal. But since neither's happening, also hey, check this shit out. They call him Lincoln Clay, but they might as well call him Lincoln Duke. Down, down, down. Wait, no, that's the jackass scene. It doesn't matter. That's your fault, Pally. Okay, let's see if this works right. Let's see.
Still on the job.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You could also probably blow up that front door and just go in that way, but at that point, what's the point? In that case, what's the point? Catch my drift? Fuck! Doesn't matter, really.
Heard more of our train cars got hit while we got called in.
Enzo was chewing Mr. Santini's ass like he was going out of style. Said if he didn't get his shit together, Santini'd be out on his ass. Or worse.
What'd the boss say?
To Enzo? Not a damn thing. But he was all over me. Said we were to stay out here till this shit with that colored fella is settled.
So, having fun yet?
The way he said that kind of made me spooked for a second. By the way, there's a different entrance right here, as you can tell. Actually, it takes you right behind there. And I think there's a way that you can get up there, maybe, or maybe that's just a detail. That doesn't actually mean anything.
Oh?
It's like we ripped out his damn throat. God, Lincoln is a powerhouse here. Just watching the asses, making sure what I could do. Could I swing up past him? Possibly. If that one asshole ain't there.
Huh?
Ah, fuck it. You know what?
Shit! Grab some cover!
Ah, this is the first time that we died as a result of... Well, you see, sometimes when they see you doing that, they don't stop. As a result, they can start immediately shooting you. Anyway, maybe it's a good idea to go through the back door. Maybe. Well, thank God they spawned me right back here. Got me right back in the action. Thank God I'm constantly putting money in. Okay, let's do this shit quick. How else you can drive that? Alright, let's win it.
There, get him! He got me pants! Down here! Oh, fuck me!
Hello, Mrs. Santini.
Could be a place here for you and those weapons you bringing in. How about it?
Not how I expected this to turn out.
Welcome aboard.
But yeah. Messing up all that other shit. Yeah. Really bugged up his business. Okay, now this is where we essentially get the first choice. In the game, there are racket assignment. I'm gonna go to the bathroom for just a minute while I look this up, and I'll come back when I made a decision. So let me explain
Some of your boys in Barclay Mills.
why that was so important.
My boys are gonna come over and make sure it's all nice and locked down. But I ain't doing it as a favor. I expect you to look out for me. Remember, we're supposed to take down Marcano together.
You see, at each district set, along with the regular increase in pay that you get, which results in certain things. Born on a bayou. Oh, hold on.
Anyone who thinks Sammy Robinson was the Mardi Gras mastermind is a moron. Just because he was involved doesn't mean it was his idea, and none of the evidence ever added up. The money wasn't recovered, and Sammy didn't shoot himself in the back of the head and then burn down his own bar. The only reason people believe Sammy was behind it was his skin color.
Anyway, but yeah, it works pretty simple. Yeah, well, they didn't. Yeah, well, they left real damn quick. I'll tell you what. Anyway. So, along with basically, handing you more money and more stuff, for upgrades, like example, more adrenaline shot. It also gives you the upside in that. Okay, then. Anyway. Don't care, Remy. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah. Along with the basic increase in pay and also perks that come with it, comes something good you get out of it. In other words, right there was which one of these silence weapons do you want. For the first one, it really didn't matter to me since I'm not using silence anything. But hey, if you're using a silence pistol, I bet the silence mask isn't probably a good inclusion to you. I guess. Again, though, not my thing. And well, let's talk to what's her nuts first, and then we'll talk about. Oh god. Okay, we'll talk about. Let's do this shit with the dump first.
Someone told me you work at the dump, that you might have information for me. Now, your name's Maria, right?
Mm-hmm. Maria Bava. I've only been at the dump a couple of months. Accounts receivable. I know. Glamorous. Paul Simmons runs the place. Everybody calls him Puppy, though. You've got to stop him.
Stop him from
Wonder why he's called that.
Dumping waste in the bay, extorting drivers from other garbage companies, but
That's not the worst thing they're doing, is it?
Mister, they're killing people.
A lot of extortion, but also that.
Mr. Simmons doesn't know how to keep his boys down on the phone, but he was arguing with one of the cleaners, kept saying how they'd been paid to get rid of somebody.
You know when these cleaners will be around?
No, but some of the other guys who work for the dump might.
I'll chase down information on these cleaners, along with the rest of the dump's business. It's gonna be all right, Maria. You did the right thing.
Some of Mr. Simmons' people might know more about. When this is over, I hope I can find another job. I hate this. I hate feeling like I'm snitching, like I'm betraying the people I work with. I just tried not to pay attention, but when I heard they were beating drivers for other waste disposal companies, I had to say something. I always got along with Mr. Simmons. Who knew he was such a bad man? I keep hearing Mr. Simmons works for someone else, an older guy, Enzo something.
Dante, yeah. Anyway. So yeah, anyway. Oh, by the way, because we can now carry an extra adrenaline shot, you know what I can do? Fourth one. Anyway, okay, let's explain how the trash business works, and then we can go back to talking about how favors work in this game. Phone's not working right. Come on. I blame the fandom wiki. Oh my god, no. What is wrong with you? Finally. Okay. Where was we? Oh yeah. Garbage. Be careful about digging through the garbage of a city like New Bordeaux, because sure as hell won't like what you find. Besides illegal waste, Enzo's boss been known to lean on rival companies for protection money. Paul Puppy Simmons. They call him Dipshit. They call him Dipshit Puppy because ladies thought he was cute way back when he was a. Now he's a sadistic fuck who will do anything for a buck. Anyway, so basically the way that the business is simple. It's more extortion like before. Like, extortion and protection is one of the most basic businesses for mafiosos to do. Makes sense why Enzo, who's an old school mafia guy, as he's literally described, would be doing it, you know? You can't really do that on this kind of car, but yeah. Anyway. Oh, hold on. Ah, my glasses. Jeez. Anyway, along with running his own disposal business, which probably has a lot of upsides since technically they're government workers, they're also extorting the other ones, along with doing illegal disposal, which is doing the job the easy way, and so on and so forth. And most importantly, making people disappear. Now, sure. What's his nuts from Point Verdun did a lot of that too, but what if you wanted like some professionals, like not some guys who come in, beat the shit out of you, and then get her done, like actual professional guys? Well, that's these guys. They'll come in, make a man disappear, make a man disappear for whatever reason need be. Need be. Also, bastard tried to ignore me. That's what you get. Anyway. BRB. Oh yeah, we're planting a bomb in the garbage dump, which, as one might expect, is going to be pretty bad for business. Anyway, but yeah, if you want some professional cleaners, not a bunch of crazy sadistic fucks who come around and chop your ass up, but people who are genuinely taking this shit like a fine-tooth comb, because truthfully, you can notice a difference. What Sunny Blue was doing, that was just sadism. Hold on, listening.
We want you to find out this way, honest, but it's out there. I'm gonna be a man and own up to it. You will not see my daughter. She's a grown woman, and I'm coming to you right now as a courtesy.
Just shut the fuck up about it, alright? I don't want to hear this right now.
Get your hands off little girl. Jesus Christ. The nerve of some people. Oh, sorry, man. Now, where was I? Yeah, right. But, yeah. Jumping, yeah. But, yeah. Sonny Balloon and What's His Fuck really were just a bunch of sadists who just really enjoyed the idea of doing that. Paul Simmons? He's a professional. He's not doing this just for fun and just out of a desire to turn people into sausages. He's doing this because he's doing this because it's a job. And I respect that. That's why, unlike Paul Simpson, that's why unlike Sonny Blue, who I got rid of, I'm not getting rid of Puppy. Though Maria Bravo should probably duck down. If another one of the men Bozo gets this corrosive shit on himself, just do him a favor and put him down right there. Marky looked like a rotten tomato by the time he passed. Jesus. Oh, by the way, down there's some money.
Only so many places to hide. You don't belong here. Trying to take me out. Got you now, dipshit. Fuck me.
I feel like most of the people who work here are gonna be mafioso guys, so I have no idea how she ended up working here in the first place. No idea. No, she didn't know either. She's probably like that guy over there. That lady over there. If you end up falling in the trash pile, don't worry, you can climb out. That'll get the attention. But anyway, that's basically how the business works. I'll keep reading up on more of it, but let's focus back on favors. So, at each district, once you award one, or once you start to award one to someone, example, give them their first district, give them the first racket of the district, it gives you a favor. Hold on. Something about this place. Nah. Anyway. Let's see. Most folks know that Puppy sent Santa geese in your direction. Your ass is heading in one direction, the bottom of the goddamn river. When your business is dumping toxic waste, discretion is keys. Dale Susanna's definition of discretion has more secret locked in head than any of Puppy's other men. Maybe we'll do this guy instead. But yeah, this district has a lot more like special. I mean, this racket has a lot more special shit. Actually, yeah, district period. I mean, every district has their own special objectives like this that set them apart. And also, even if it feels the same, like even in cases where it feels the same, it doesn't because of the vibe, you know. When you do what you love, repetition is not a thing.
I think she's sweet on old Puppy. Poor kid. She don't even know half the ways he's sicker and fuck. Wonder if somebody should warn her. Nah. Let's see how it all plays out.
Oh. They're talking about Maria Bravo. Baba. Hey, Pally.
You're gonna tell me everything Puppy's up to at the dump. Oh, after what you did, those twisted motherfuckers are hunting your ass down. Ain't no way you can shake them. You work for me now.
I don't know if I'll be able to see it this time, but at some point you can actually get on Lou Marcano's boat before you're supposed to, because we'll be parked in the bay somewhere. If I see it, I'll get on it, even though it's glitchy as shit. But anyway, also it's Did Not Believe Funny reference. BRB. Anyway, now there's 6 in total, and one could get whichever you want, but oh shit, I had music on. Damn it. That probably got me VOD muted at some point. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I mean, I know for a fact you're not going to be able to see these streams on YouTube if you're living like those 2 territories where it's banned. Which, lovely. Just lovely. Oh, hold on. Mr. Honeysuckle, that's his name. Got Mr. Honeysuckle cleaning up after some shit that went down on recently. And I think motherfucker be a sitting duck if you take the West Side Hill. Oh, that's actually pretty far away. This isn't though. True. Anyway, each one is individually anyway, but I don't want to spread them too far apart, and I usually like to do them sequentially, you know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 kind of shit, so I gotta really think ahead. Though at this point, I really don't care, since I'll be able to make the money by the time that it ever gets to the thing. The only ones that matter are the auto ones, because those give you choices between auto upgrades you get for free.
Your tap don't belong here.
Whereas the rest, you'll have to... Man, bro's so focused on vision, you don't even notice. That's an animation I haven't seen in a while. There's your dumping. Down in the water. That's gonna bring the EPA down on your ass. The EPA hasn't been invented yet. Never mind then. I guess the damage is 0. No damage done then. Well, whatever. Might bring the attention of some interesting fellas though. Whatever. There's your trash. You'd think that the people across the street from the in Frisco Fields would care, but then again, that looks like the very small community of minorities in Frisco Fields, because they are there, even though Frisco Fields is otherwise the rich district. The fact is that Frisco Fields is also one of the oldest, so people have been living there in that specific area long enough. Okay, I think I thought that this was the objective on the hill. Actually, I think it is. Yeah, it is. It goes as such as far as the favors. The first district set is 3 silenced guns, which don't really mean anything. I mean, I guess if you use silenced guns, the Silent Masterson might be your thing. Maybe. Second district set. It and the 4th one are the ones that are most important to me. Because they're the ones that give actually pretty good... Because they're the ones that give you pretty good... That give you the best shit. And also, oh my god, damn it. Anyway. Since in the second district you get suspension upgrade, body kit upgrade, and drivetrain upgrade, which are pretty simple, low-key, you know. Suspension, I believe, increases your acceleration, I think. Maybe? No, I think it makes it to where you take better turns. Yeah, that's the one. Body kit just makes you go slightly faster.
Drivetrain upgrade. Now that's when I think that increases your acceleration. Yeah. Pretty simple and straightforward. The 4th district gives you vehicle armor upgrade, supercharge upgrade, bulletproof tire upgrade. These, rather than boosting your stats, just boost shit, period. Better armor, so, you know, take more of a beating. Bulletproof tires, the best among them, bar none. And the supercharger is, well, pretty simple. It just makes your car better. Since it's the 4th district, and I gave the first one to Vito because I want to be able to get his thingamabob. Because I want to be able to increase what's-her-nuts thing so I can get the consigliere to pick up kickback for me. I'm also going to be able to get the 4th district's supercharge upgrade. The second district and the 5th district and the 3rd district and the 6th district are up in the air. 2nd district, since I can't choose body kit again, because that would basically mean I either give Vito 2 immediately and then never again, which is definitely liable to make him pissed off and turn on you. Or I give it to either Cassandra or Burke. Wait, why would I want to give it to the second one? No, I wanted to give the 4th one to Vito. Oh, okay. You want to give the 4th one to Burke, remember? Fuck, okay. But I can't. So, I gotta get the supercharger upgrade. 2nd district, though. Okay, Cassandra Burke. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to get better guns from Cassandra first, or do I want to get better bombs from Burke first? Oh, that's a good question. I think the guns might be better. Maybe. Possibly. Plus, it makes sense since you get the Stromer 223 from Burke on the 5th district. So, line it up with the 2nd to the 5th district. It's pretty good there. Stromer is basically this game's version of the M16. So, in other words, the 2nd district, we're getting the drivetrain upgrade from Burke. So that leaves the 3rd district and the 6th district up to Cassandra. Yes. So we're going to get the Deutsch M11B from Cassandra for free, which until we unlock the M16 might be a good choice. And the Hartmann AT-40, which is a rocket launcher. Again, not bad. So it all works out pretty fine. So we're doing Vito, Burke, Cassandra, get twice. Okay, got it. And like I said, if you wanted to do a little bit of cheating, you could do the 1st district of Downtown and Tikva first. As such, you get the suspension upgrade, and then you get Cassandra's, then you get the MP5 in this game. And essentially it all works out nice, but we're not doing that this time. We're playing casually for this playthrough because, sure, I'm maybe showing some things you can do, but I'm not showing all the things you can do.
How's it going?
Anyway, there's a bajillion one things I could do here. But let's keep shit simple.
Whatever that was, it's gotta be close.
Can bro see me?
This asshole won't.
He can see me? Okay, whatever you say.
Lord almighty. Sounds coming out of this here voodoo doll.
Grenade! Move your asses! Another one, boys! There, get him!
I'm stuck here, boys!
If you shoot in a direction enough, he'll get scared. And he'll probably do his shit. Not dead yet? Idiot. But yeah, as you can tell, they're doing some illegal dumping here. Real gnarly, too. But yeah, we're doing casual runs here. Let's see. Anyway, time to steal the cleaner's money. I think this is also the one where we get to go into their secret hideout, where they're doing a lot of cutting as we speak. I think nowadays, the federal government is, with more of its oversight, is like, hey, why do you get so much corrosive acid? Like, more than usual. I don't know, bro, we just need it. Then again, that's why you use corruption, you know? True. Speaking of corruption, that's the next district. But we'll get to him later. Oh shit, didn't mean that. Low checkpoint, low checkpoint. Dice.
Lincoln, get a load of some of these tools. Some major train fixing shit.
Autism. I don't know why, but just saying autism like that is just funny. He has thank you very much. Thank you so much. Wow. 2 train guys. I guess these guys must be frothers. Yeah, I don't know why. I saw some story about how that some train station doesn't hire people who like trains. Like, if they get the whiff that you like trains, they won't fire you. They invented a slur for people who like trains, frothers, because they froth at the mouth. It's like, well, no, well, obviously, that's an example of this country devaluing trains in modern times. It must have been like some sort of federal mandate. You know, you have to hate your job to work in trains. Because if you actually liked your job, you would actually be like, hey, here's how we can make trains better. But no. No. The auto industry has to make sure that the trains that run terribly. Otherwise, it hurts their profit margins. It is corporate-supported apathy. Corporate-mandated apathy. And it is sick. Seriously, honestly, I genuinely think anybody who works in the train industry and enforces such "I hate my job" mentality across the board and uses the word frothers should be blacklisted from the industry, period. I mean, hey, it's not like he's gonna lose money. I mean, their kinds are probably paid a lot of money by big corporate shells. Seriously, in my eyes, if you don't want people who like trains to work in the train industry, then you're a corporate shill. And should feel bad about yourself. Anyway, let's read this. Try not to wet share, everything can be fine, just trust me. We'll work some sort of arrangement and pay this off together. I love you to the moon and back. Your loving wife, Susie. Oh yeah, by the way, they're cutting up people here. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty fucked up shit. But yes, yeah. Sorry, I got a little bit pissy about something. Also, is that communist propaganda here? That's extremely funny to me. I don't know why. It's probably just an asset reuse, but like, I just like the idea that this mafioso just is a communist for no good reason.
Holy.
Poor bastard didn't realize it was too late. But yeah, a lot of guys. You can see a lot of reused models here. Like this is the guy who, like these are the guys who, you know, yeah. They use what is it called? Hey, look, carpets. Whatever. Gene Bastard thinks I don't know. Now that I haven't been watching where he goes at night. He'll leave the Royal around 11. You can get him then. I don't know how you do it. Just make it look good for the insurance. Lol. Something tells me that the insurance people ain't gonna be happy when they find this out. Also, yeah, that's dismembered body parts right there. Yeah, this shit is some actual, yeah. Yeah, this is some, this is some nightmare shit. Nightmare? Did you say nightmare? Like me, nightmare. I'm here to tell you how you should behave. How to be a good person. Be a good person. If you've never seen those damn videos of like some guy going crashing out, hell, it could be in a, like usually either an out of context video or like in a cartoon, like Amy Rose getting mad or some shit, and my nightmare like, don't move, don't make a sound. Do you realize how your actions negatively affect others? The job's done. Seriously. Sure, to do it, you gotta shoot it more than once, but it's decently easy to do if you're on the side. Well, when it's one of those trucks. And it's something else, it might be a little harder. Just checking, make sure it's all of them. Yeah. But if you haven't seen that meme, you're probably thinking, what the fuck are you talking about?
You've really done a number on the dump. Scared the hell out of everybody. Mr. Simmons let me go today.
You sound happy about it.
Apparently they're having trouble with the business and he can't afford to pay me.
He doesn't
But truth
suspect
be
shit.
told, I'm glad to be out of there, away from that place.
Is Puppy at the dump now?
Yeah, why? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna kill him?
All depends on Puppy. I'll be seeing you, Maria.
I'm still not sure what Mr. Simmons got. Those men you killed, the ones getting rid of the bodies, they were bad people, right?
Very.
I keep hearing Mr. Simmons works
Okay,
for
you already
someone
talked about it.
else. An older guy ends up.
It's a nice pink car, and I don't mean that in a emasculating kind of way. Like I know some people get kicks out of it, mainly to make fun of racist men. Make fun of racist men, but you really shouldn't. I had to block someone I used to follow for years because she said some really nasty shit to some guy, and I don't doubt that she probably did that out of a sense of trying to, but
Give it up. She left you. It's over.
So the fuck what?
So she has to be a nun now? She can't ever go out with another guy?
Of course. I mean, no. Why did it have to be Gator, though? It's like she's trying to get back at me.
You in the wrong place. Taking it too personal. Boy. She might.
Oh, I got you.
Older guy.
Yeah? Well, I just better not see them out together, that's all I'm saying.
Boy.
Let's do this shit simple. Let's do this shit quick. Oh, that's dark, by the way. But yeah, the guys say way more impressive shit than what the guys in the other games said. Double reinforcement? Oh, we gotta see this shit. You already sent everyone, damn it.
Think I'll be that easy to take down? He's murdering us. Assholes trying to ice me. Fuck me.
I like how that actually hits them, you know?
Work for me and things stay easy. Otherwise, they get real messy real fast.
Okay, whatever you say, man.
See how
I like
easy
that it's
that
named
was?
the Napoli trash service or something. Oh shit, don't forget. And there we go.
Send whoever you can to Barclay Mills. I ain't letting this place go.
Yeah, no problem. My guys are on their way. We're gonna keep this district locked down good and tight. Just don't get amnesia or some shit about who kept things running over here.
Don't worry, I ain't.
Well, somebody do something.
What do you think you guys doing?
And that's how.
The investigation was a mess from the very start. The locals did everything they could to keep us out of it, but that wasn't the worst of it. Someone actually broke into our offices and not only stole all of our files, but they also took most of our surveillance equipment.
Wonder who could have done that. Wonder what person close to Lincoln Clay, who has a thing against the FBI, would have done that. Anyway, okay, let's do the shit with... Anyway, but yeah, we've taken both of his districts. But yeah. But now let's talk about the man, Enzo Conti. They alluded to the fact that you could possibly flip him, which I think immediately shows the difference between him and the previous three, and also then maybe some of the rest. You see, it's funny. Enzo Conti is supposed to be about loyalty, but he's not. He betrayed Giuseppe, and now he's he's the most likely to betray Marcano. The only thing that really brings up loyalty is that he doesn't like what you did to Sammy. Technically, that's not a loyalty issue. Well, not you. I mean, what they did to Sammy. Technically, that's not loyalty. That's just personal distaste. I think he's probably the least loyal, but that doesn't mean he's a bad person, especially because of some of these guys. But yeah, you'll understand more soon.
Jesus Christ. I almost shot you in the goddamn face.
He did.
Now we're even.
He probably must have done that once.
Fucking asshole.
Time to call Enzo.
Alright. Kyle, this.
Yeah.
Barclay Mills is gone. All of it.
Who the fuck is this?
Take a guess.
Got a lot of nerve calling me like this. You know who the fuck I am?
I know exactly who you are, Enzo.
You're a mob lieutenant who's just lost control of his district. Marcano will probably end up playing you next to Michael Greco.
There's a lot of references to Michael Greco.
Coward, you want me dead?
I guess
Dead,
it's
man,
because
do
they
it
care about
yourself.
someone cared.
I don't want you
I don't know.
dead, Enzo. I want to make a deal.
A deal? Jesus Christ, son. You need to get your fucking head examined.
You tell me who's behind the construction of Marcano's casino, and I'll do what I can to keep that wop asshole from killing you.
Why the fuck should I think you could protect me from Marcano?
Look at what I did to you.
That's a pretty good line.
Meet me at the quarry.
Now, either because Mark... Now, a bit of spoilers.
Don't let me catch you napping.
Kiss my ass.
A bit of spoilers. Jesus. Marcano will send his guys after. Will send his guys after you and Enzo. Probably either because he was monitoring the phone lines, which possible, or because he had a feeling that Enzo Conti was going to flip. Even though Enzo's been loyal since the beginning, I have a feeling Marcano's smart enough to realize that Enzo's not necessarily the most loyal individual in his operation. It's just that he hasn't had a reason to flip. But now with all this happening with Lincoln, he also probably figures that since Lincoln Clay is coming after him and took his whole district, and it's likely coming after him, he's probably gonna be dead soon unless Lincoln Clay flips him, which he figured might happen since he knows that he was once friends with Sammy. So, as a result, he could probably already just put two and two together and figure it's better to ice Enzo Conti right now than let him get out of hand. Well, they probably should have gone faster because we're already at the quarry, basically. Plus, we move faster than a whole bunch of cars of guys. Singular people usually tend to go faster than groups. It's like riding. It's like a race between a guy on a horse and a guy on a carriage. One of them goes faster because they're carrying a lot less. Wonder if you can actually see Enzo here. Probably not.
Put the gun away.
If I wanted you dead, Enzo, I wouldn't have walked through the front door.
All the same, I ain't taking no chances. Hold on here. I know you. You're Lincoln Clay, right? Lived with Sammy Robinson? Went off to Nam?
That's right.
And the vibe has changed.
Christ, son, if I'd have done that, we could have saved ourselves a whole lot of trouble. Follow me. You probably don't know this, but Sammy and I went way back. He was a good man. Didn't deserve what happened to him.
This immediately puts him on your good side.
Hell, none of y'all did. And this shit with the casino, it's a giant fuck you from Sal to every man who ever worked for him. He wants to go legit and fuck the rest of us in the process. Guess it's well past time I fucked him back. You know Remy Duval?
Sure, he's the big shot on the radio.
Without him, there's no casino. He owns the land, runs a construction company, you name it.
Nice.
So these are all fronts?
Yeah, they're bullshit. Created a big paper trail to protect himself in case everything falls apart.
And Marcano doesn't own any of the land?
Nah, it all belongs to Duval. He's no idiot. Long as it's in his name, Sal can't touch him.
We'll bring up Duval when we get to Frisco Fields. It'll be in a while, but still.
He lives up in Frisco Fields. But from what I hear, Olivia Marcano is keeping close tabs on him, forcing him to stay low. The last thing Sal needs is for his sole legitimate partner to get into trouble.
VOD mute.
Looks like it's a little late
deal's a deal. Let's go.
But yeah, you're probably not gonna hear the part of the VOD. I should have gotten ammo before I came here. Let's get down there. They're backing up. Oh shit. Yeah. The score can still be used for some shit.
You weren't kidding about these explosives. Got it. Soon I'll let you. Or go over against me. Shut the fuck up. If you consider shit on Ice Patty beautiful, then grab a one-way ticket. But for me, it don't get ugly. Motherfucker, I'm empty. What the hell?
That's funny as shit. But yeah, Enzo Conti's a pretty good character, trust me. He's fun. Doesn't really give a shit about the shit. About any of this, he just goes on, he just goes. Which is that type shit. Motherfucker. Chumaka Hill Quarry. I don't think I ever heard it called that. Which is odd, I realize that.
Whatever it takes to fight.
I don't think I've actually ever heard that before. Huh. One of Enzo's guys, which...
Keep that cocksucker pinned down.
Oh shit, I never heard that one. Hold on, I gotta listen. That's interesting. I don't think I've... A lot of interesting shit I never heard before. Okay, but yeah, that's really interesting hearing all that. I'm saying,
Okay.
yeah, it's good shit.
Why wouldn't I be? Said some of these men work for you.
Not some of them, all of them.
Well,
That should do it.
anyway, check this shit out.
God damn.
You like?
Nah, I love.
Get me there and I'll make a financial contribution to your cause. They got it blocked. but I bet we can bust through the gate.
What about the train tunnel?
The tunnel? It's your call.
We do a lot of chase scenes, but this will be fun, trust me.
Choo-choo! Guess I'm retired.
It's like they said, either retired or get retired. Hope I haven't completely lost track to them.
Think I just messed myself.
No, fine, they're right here.
For the best views in New Bordeaux, everyone knows there's only one place to go.
Let's focus.
Enjoy your favorite cocktails.
He should be saying some shit, I know that.
To the music of the Eddie Fowler Orchestra as the entire city of New Bordeaux stretches below. From downtown to the French Ward, from Frisco Field to Point Verdun. New Bordeaux is one of the oldest and most beautiful cities in the south.
That's not a great song to play while doing this.
And music in the air, as New Bordeaux
Check this
is
shit.
famous for being the birthplace of jazz. Come enjoy the finest luxury hotel in the city.
We got the goddamn devil working right here.
Royalty
There we go.
and Hollywood
Damn.
celebrities call that
Guess there wasn't as many lines. That sucks.
the Royal Hotel.
At one point he'd say, you cannot kill me, I am the Crocodile King.
This girl, Henrietta,
We'd be like, damn.
checks up at the Carousel Hotel in the Hollow. Smart as a fucking whip. I left a fucking bag with her. Should have all I need to get by.
2 tears in a bucket.
So yeah, me and Sammy back in the day, we had these 2 knockouts. And we was drinking, partying, having the time of our lives. This was 1942, no, 43. He must have been about the age you are now. And the girl with your old man, she starts getting into the making out. But she got a problem. Sammy's passed out cold. Told you he was drunk off his ass. But this girl was into him, so she gives him the benefit of the doubt. Keeps trying, smacks him a bit, wakes him up. But every time she starts getting into it, Sammy drops. Poor bastard couldn't stay awake to save his fucking life. Finally, she's had enough and storms out of there, cursing the goddamn Blue Street. And do you know who that woman was? Perla. Jesus Christ, man. Perla didn't move to New Bordeaux until 44. I'll show you who it was. I got the photo right here.
Are you kidding me? Sammy had a shot with her.
She was passing through on her way to Hollywood. But it all worked out, didn't it? Sammy wound up with Perla. The love of his life. This is good right here.
He said he would miss those days. Yeah.
Sorry again about what happened to Sammy and Ellis.
Appreciate it.
Enzo definitely stands out, you know. You know, when I learned that the character, for some reason when I was younger, and by that I mean a year ago, I thought that the Enzo from Mafia: The Old Country might have been the same guy as this one, but no. No.
Motherfucker, you look like the cat who ate the canary.
This is our first step toward breaking Marcano and taking over the city. I hear what y'all got to say, but I decide who gets the turf. And in the end, my decision is final.
Is this a goddamn joke? Look, I know you knew to call in the shots, but my guys are working that action as we speak. So where's the fucking question?
From where I'm sitting, it looks like you already got a plan for this part of the city.
This is the first I'm hearing of this shit. So I figure you got your plans worked out, but goddamn, you know how to get these white boys riled up.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm all for making a big statement right out of the gate.
Seems like the only one getting angry is Della, though.
Always knew you had a good head on your shoulders.
Our
I'll bite my tongue and keep my eyes on the next part of the city. We good, brother. For now.
As for me, I'll be biding my time and waiting for one of you assholes to fuck up. Fair warning.
We're done for now. You'll hear from me if I need you.
Yeah. Cassandra seems to have a real wild streak about her when it comes to this.
Yeah.
She really hates this.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
hold
I
on.
thought. What a prick.
Turns out you were right.
I gotta go. Thank you for this.
We'll listen to Miss Lancaster soon.
Miss Lancaster's helping me with a side project. You get a name at Enzo?
Yeah, Remy Duval. He's not only building the casino, he also owns all the land where it's being built.
Remy Duval? The jackass on the radio?
His family's been down here a couple 100 years. Thinks it makes him everyone's massa.
According to this, he heads up the Southern Union in his spare time.
The Southern Union's basically the fucking Klan. Right before I shipped out, Father James was with some other folks protesting the fact that the city didn't have any black cops. Southern Union came in and kicked the shit out of everybody they could get their hands on. Day after, they spray painted "God hates niggers" across the front of his church.
If President Andrew Johnson had actually executed those traitorous fucks, we wouldn't have this goddamn problem.
Enzo also mentioned Olivia Marcano.
Olivia's an outlier. Old Southern money. She's the one that was married to Sal's brother, Lucho. At least until someone slit his throat.
And she runs Frisco Fields.
Ever since Lucho died. She expanded his drug business and opened a PCP lab. And since a lot of mafiosos live up there, she probably just has a place they can socialize.
It's usually in the back of some business.
I never knew the mob had women as capos.
She's there to keep Duval in line. Only people these entitled pricks listen to were other entitled pricks.
So who are you gonna go after first?
Duval. Since he owns the land where the casino's being built, killing him will muddy things up.
You think hitting Olivia's businesses will help draw him out?
I've known racist assholes like him my entire life. Black man like me running around terrorizing white folks. He ain't gonna be able to let that stand. His pride will bring him down.
Despite all that, we're not going
You know
after.
that bourbon's not cheap. Good luck out there.
We're not going after that district till much later. So yeah. Yeah, basically how it's going to work. You have these three first districts. This one, and this one, which all they really do is just allow you to find some deeper shit about the casino and also do big damage. Whereas this district, and this district, completing them not only takes out Sal's guys, they also help you do massive damage to the casino. By the time you're done, that thing will be dead in the water. But that's all for now. I might stream again tonight. Maybe. Until then, see ya.